right, young kids learn the sky is blue, the grass is green, and sunsets are orange. But do you know why? Meteorologist Sabrina Bates explains in this week's Science with Sabrina.
Have you ever asked yourself the question, why is the sky blue? Well, of course, the reason is science. It has to do with the visible light spectrum. Let's show you what I mean by this with a simple experiment. I stepped outside with two prisms. These are crystals that break up white light. When I start moving them around, the sunlight hits the prism differently. When the white light perfectly shines through the prism, the light is separated into all of the colors. You've heard of Roy G. Biv, right? Those are the colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, in that order. Well, sunlight has all of these colors, even though our eyes only see it as white. That's because as light passes through our atmosphere, it's scattered in all directions because of gas molecules and particles in the sky. Now, all of this light travels in a straight line unless something interferes with it. This explains why our sunsets are reddish. At sunset, the sun is near the horizon, so the light has to travel longer to reach your eyes. Blue and violet have short wavelengths, so most of the time these colors have scattered out. But red and orange have longer wavelengths, so those colors can travel farther, and that's what you end up seeing. Learning about science where you live, I'm 5 News meteorologist Sabrina Bates.